window needs to be one, the whole thing, the window and the circle needs to come up by 1. Or if the roof needs to come down by 1. If the roof comes down by 1, it's gonna coincide with the roof of the main building, and I think that's gonna look weird. So maybe we make the window come up by 1. There? Well, not that orientation though. Yeah, that's right. And then break that. Oh, come on. It's enough for me to think. Now it does. Don't question it. Yes, much better. Much better. Now there's like an even thickness here. Even though it might even come up 1 more. Wait, is that doable? Rate that so that we can vein mine our way out of this. In theory, I think we can come up 1 more. Is that correct? I think it is. Is it almost too tall now? It's a little bit too hard to tell because we don't have contrast towards the back there. Actually, that can be fixed. This should be open anyway. What? No. Come on. Just place the heckin' block, dude. Nailed it. Oh yeah, that immediately looks a lot better. You know what? I don't hate the super high aspect on that window. It kind of makes it pop from the rest a little bit, so they're not so samey. Okay. Let's do the opposite side, but let's try a different window design. Because I'm still not entirely sure if I want to keep those. So let's see some options. Also, we need to put in the shoulder here. As I've learned it's called. So this needs to be this thing. Whoosh. This height, except that it's here. Your neighbor's being an ass again. I'm so sorry you have to put up with that. Also, don't worry about it. I'm just happy you're here. Okay, dude. Even though the walls are not textured, just getting them in is doing so much. All right, so gap of 2. So let's see. Let's explore an arch pattern here. Maybe we try this design. We do need some trapdoors though. Honestly, can we make the framed trapdoors? Okay, so we need to make these, which we make from... Oh, this can be recrafted. Okay. From scaffolding? Okay. Whoosh. Those in there. Bunch of those. It's a trap. Thank you, Captain Akbar. Now we need to get our scaffolding back. Let's use this recipe. Make some more. trope, I know. I know. Alright, so how did we do this again? We put these. And do I need to right click them with an open hand? I do. And then these also come on this side, right? We got rage building music. Let's take and go. Okay, is this going anywhere in the right direction? They're a lot lower. But I'm not sure I hate that, honestly. Yeah, this oh, that is kind of wide. Like the aspect ratio on the top thing is not optimal. Maybe it just needs some trapdoors on the side. That's like a what? A half block narrower. Okay, that definitely helped the aspect ratio. They're two very different designs. Let's try a double here that's not a like a triple thing. Yeah, a double that's not a triple. Well done, Emily. You have Englished once again. So if we do this kind of thing, and we'll just go all the way up. Make these tally boys. I think we have barely not enough. Not even close, honestly. So I recall these frame blocks not being the best for performance, but also we're the only ones on this server, so as long as it's not breaking the game, I think we're okay. It is a little bit worrying that we need to use it so much on every window if we go this design. So I think that's what we're looking at. Okay. We have quite a few different designs here, honestly. And it's really hard to decide. First of all, chat, where do we stand on this triple here? I have thoughts, but I'm gonna let you guys weigh in first. And while you all do that, I'm gonna go make myself a cup of tea. I'm a little bit worried we're gonna get sniped here, but it'll be fine. We'll be protected. Just do it like this so you can all admire this while I go make a little bit of a tea. And we're going to do our usual thing where we run some ads during the break. Hopefully you can still see this before I get back. All right, see you soon. Wait, I need to use the screen. We're back. Sorry for the delay. The stray says they like the triple window second from the right the most, but honestly all designs are okay. You know, I think that's the insight we should have here. I think you hit it on the head. The most difficult choices you make or are faced with are usually the ones where you have to pick between equally good options, because you can't tell which one is better, or it's hard to tell which one is slightly better than the other because they're mostly equally good. But these are also the choices that matter the least, because if they're all equally good, well, you know, does it really matter which one you pick? And yes, it does matter. Because it's gonna affect the width of the segment in between here. This guy has 2 on each side, plus 3 2 wide windows. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 10 blocks plus the 2 columns there. That's 12 blocks. This is gonna have 2 there, then 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So this side, if we go with any one of these 2 designs, we would end up with an odd number of blocks, which actually means that this middle column will be visually in the center. And we will have a center block if we want to do something on top of the roofs. Thanks for tuning into this week's episode of Philosophy with Emily. Yeah, welcome. No, I have a little bit of a story. So thank you for turning into this week's story time with Commander Emily. Well, it's not so much of a story as not a life lesson, something I've learned from playing a board game called Go. Maybe you've heard of it. I think it's one of the oldest board games that is still played today. It's like several thousand years old. It's like chess, but more easy rules, more difficult. Trust me, that makes sense. But one of the things I learned from playing that game, I learned many things from actually playing that game, and they've been really helpful. But one of the things I learned is that when you're faced with, you have 2 equal options, then you don't need to pick